Hello everybody, my name's Jeff Reid. I work in the boat shop at CBMM as one of the master shipwrights here. My current project is on Winnie Estelle, and we're finishing up the bulwarks in the stern area. The actual bulwarks and log rails themselves have all been fabricated. They're all made of white oak and they're 3-inch lifts. So my job now is to cap them with a 5.5-inch wide, 1.75 inch thick cap rail. So to start this project, I did some measuring. I discovered that the stern is actually a 5-foot 2-inch radius. I created a pattern out of plywood, and based on the 8-inch width stock that we have, I was able to figure out where I could land my scarfs to join these pieces together to create one sort of monolithic strength cap rail. So I started with some thick pieces, created these nibs, faired them down, back primed them, and thicknessed them, created all the scarfs, and now I'm ready for installation. We'll be able to go up above and see what's going on Winnie Estelle. So here we are on the stern deck of Winnie Estelle, where I am fitting these pieces down on top of the bulwarks. So to begin with, just leading up to this, I faired up some of the white oak bulwark and log rails just to accept this stuff. It was easier to do all that work before I cap it off. Did some round over, got some primer on just to stabilize the stuff, because this time of the year we're getting a lot of rain and heat. Late in the day this receives a lot of sunshine, so I don't want it to move too much. You can see this area is where I created my horseshoe shaped pattern with the plywood. Once I got the white oak pieces roughed out up here, I was able to fit them down to the camber of the deck, starting with 2.5-inch pieces, fitting it down, losing thickness, and then once I got a nice fit, I was able to make a final thickness of 1.75 inches. Right here you can see one of the nib scarves that come together with 1.5 inch nibs and 14-inch length 6:1 ratio scarf. These are going to get wood screws in each end of the nib and a through bolt as well through the middle of the scarf. Everything's going to be fastened down with silicon bronze wood screws. I've got a bed using some bedding compound, and I've still got to round over my edges once I fasten everything and do some final fairing. This stuff is all going to transition back from all the videos you guys have seen previously about the bulwarks that are up forward, and then the log rails midship, and eventually there's going to be some handrails that are a 40-inch height, which is a Coast Guard regulation for an inspected vessel. So thanks for listening, and come on down to the boatyard to see us.